Well, g'day everybody, and I know it's Wednesday, and I'm at Pam's in Geelong. So, how is everyone tonight? What a day! It's been a bloody shocker. I hope I've got. Are you on? Oh, geez, what have I done? You know me, everyone. I think I'll push publish now to see if you're on Patreon. Is everyone on? Something. Oh, good. Joanne, can you see me? I'm at Pam's place in Geelong, and I've had a shocker of a day. Lola, hello, darling. I can see your stuff. I'm set up at Pam's place in the bedroom. Thank God she put a queen size bed in. I'm staying the night before I hop on the gull bus tomorrow to go to Adelaide, and I just wanted to say to everybody, it's been a shocker of a day. Um, I don't know. Liz is on. All me gorgeous ones are on. And I'm just going to say to everybody that sent me beautiful messages, and I got a lot. Jane Scar's on, Vanessa's on, everyone's coming on. And Brenda, darling, I am going to be okay, but it's been a shocker. But I had to do that. I've actually spoken. I've sent messages to the friend of mine in Geelong that knows Mandy Earl, and I got the message back. She is a piece of work, Lyni. So that's from the person that's known her all her life. And Judy, now you do know the truth. And I wish I had have told you the truth earlier, but I didn't know what she has done to people. And it really makes me so cross, Claire. You can't, thanks, darling. I love you too. I love all of you. And I love our group. And to be honest, I've had 99% of the messages have been beautiful and positive and supportive of each other. And Lou's on, g'day, darling. And but I have had, g'day, Margaret. Oh, you're watching. What are you doing, darling? Margaret, now I'm not coming to see you tomorrow night. I'm going straight through to Adelaide, but we are coming to see you, honey. And I know you're going to be busy at the weekend. And I would say you've been ripped off as well. And I had to nip that in the bud because there's no way I'm going to let people like Sue Stevens or Kelly Robinson or my friend Jody from Geelong, who gave $500 and is a cleaner for a living. Um, well, Judy, thanks, darling, but the hurt's disgusting, and I'm going to tell you 3 messages today. I don't want to read them. From a lady called June Lanesbury. Now, we've blocked her, but she sent the last message was, you can't block me. And I haven't read it because I just can't bring myself to read it because it hurts me too much. And these people can go away. I always thought that if I shut up about all this stuff, that everyone would come to their senses and get back to normal and that we'd all just move on. I really did think that. And now I know that's not right. That I don't like a fight, and I don't want to close anything down. Um, no, it hasn't been good, Lenore. G'day, darling. Um, there's a group of people now. Oh, she's blocked you too, Jude. Well, I would suggest that everyone block her. I don't deserve 3 disgusting messages today. And you know what? If she really had something to say, tell her to put it on her Facebook page so everyone can see. Don't send them quietly because that's what, someone that is, I don't know, a coward. I don't know. And I just thought, don't answer them. And my little Mel's on. And I'm going to say, every time I meet berries in the real life, or nearly every time, everyone's lovely. It's the people that won't come and meet me or have anything to do with me properly. And Sue Egan's on. G'day, darling. Lyndon's come on now. Lyndon's got COVID, everybody. And how are you feeling, Virginia? Because Virginia's got COVID. We're all COVID queens, aren't we? But I'm feeling, actually physically, I drove today and I went and had lunch with Shay Miller, and God, she's got the most beautiful home, everyone. Oh my God, it is beautiful where she lives. I'm so glad I went. She made me lunch and everything. I was very spoiled, and she's so beautiful. And we had a lovely time. And she may or may not be on tonight, but she's gorgeous. And Bev Anderson's on. Hello, darling, my beautiful. And so she helped me today by just being a distraction. And oh, Lynette, poor old she's got COVID, so she's getting better. Lyndon, you said you're a little bit better, which is good. And no, they wouldn't say it to my face or to your face, but they'll say it privately to me. Now, I'm going to tell you, I have had some awful private messages, and I don't know what's gone down with this group of ladies because I know I've said nothing. And I've said nothing to them that I haven't said to you because that's how it is. Um, Thank you, Lisa Thornley. You're a bloody good chick. Lisa just sent me a message. She's a nutcase. And oh, Shay, I'm just telling everyone how beautiful your home is. And it is a home and it's bloody beautiful. I tell you what, I'm glad I went there, Shay. So and I didn't get lost coming out. And Liz Ball rung me and I'm in the car and I'm thinking, shit, where am I driving? Anyway, I found the accountant, so that's good. And I had a good old chat to him. And I'm here at Pam's, and guess what? Oh, thank you, Jude. I'm not negative because I know the beautiful messages far outweigh the nasty ones. So, Jude, but I'm going to tell you all something. I'm never going to let this happen again. I'm not going to let anybody be awful to me and me think, oh, well, they'll come to their senses, or I don't know what I've done. You know, I'll try and be nice because I have to look after me. And for the last few months, I've let people basically bash me up on Facebook privately and through all this shit that's gone down. And I'm not going to let it happen again. So I've decided that if anyone does offend me or any of the berries, and I want to know if anything negative happens to any of you guys through this, I would like you to tell us, and because I'm not going to let it happen, and I'll be quick to block. Because who said am I going to block them? Someone, Dickie, someone that's having a laugh. Oh well, oh Judy, don't worry about that because what it's showing is that there's something wrong with them, not us, Jude, and you know that. And you're a little bit like me, Judy Walpole. I think you and I are open books because you know we've spoken, and we're very much open books. What you see is what you get, and I can tell that with you, and you can tell it with me, and so can most of you. Most of us are open books, but we're vulnerable when we are, Jude, and we get sucked in sometimes, and we don't realise it until something happens. And it's not because we're stupid, it's because we don't expect people to be like it. So, Jude, you've done nothing wrong. Don't you ever think you have. You're a very important part of our group, and don't you bloody forget it. As is Liz Ball, who's on here now. Maureen Barnes has come on. I mean, everyone, this Patreon is a lovely format. It really is. And I'm glad that it all came out last night because hope Kelly Robinson comes on. I'm meeting her at the airport tomorrow. I hope she hasn't got COVID. Because this is the important one, this one to me, because I can be me. Well, on the Love Your Guts page, it's private, so we've blocked it up. But I'm not going to hesitate anymore. I have in the past, and so's Karen and Suzanne, who have done. They've really done wonderful jobs. I mean, would you like their job? Karen goes through the stuff to make sure everyone's being pretty reasonable to each other. That's a lot of work. Loretta, how are ya? I know I love you. Little Loretta's on from WA. Don't forget her. And Lorraine put a beautiful post on today. And to those of you that have spoken to Lorraine and Loretta and Sharon privately, you know how good these people, you know how good they are. These are people that Lorraine bought my old house off someone else to put her sister in, to look after her own sisters, that they are a family that stick together and look after each other through thick and thin. And I think a lot of people couldn't do what they do. And Loretta's very special, Berry, and you know that. It's a bit like Jeffrey. Jeffrey is, Jenny Blazes, Jeffrey's very special too. Um, these people that have been awful to me and to you, they don't know really what the group's about. And it's a real shame because I think they would like to be me, some of them. And that's great. Or be you, but you don't know what I do. And I think a lot of you do know what I do. And that is, I'm a people person. I love people. I love meeting you all. I can't fix your problems and I can listen, and I know that we've all got a story and it's important. But my story, whilst important, is just as important as yours. And I know that I might be the head of this group, but I'm just like you. And I don't think I'm any better than anyone because I'm not. And I do have my bad points. Yes, I do. Just like you do, we all do. But I'm not a nasty person. I never have been nasty. And it's just not in me to be nasty. But I'm one of the ones that gets hurt, like you, Judy Walpole. I know you will be. I know you'll be feeling awful. I know a lot of you do. Look at little Mel. Anyway, the best thing for me is to get out there and meet you all because you are the reason I keep going. You've all been gorgeous. I think I'm good at bringing people together. And I'm just going to say that when I actually do, everyone that I actually meet in the real world, my God, you're all gorgeous. But the people, the Mandy Earls of this world, they don't want us to meet them because they're hot. They're not who they say they are. And those people, Mandy Earl could have come to lunch many times in Geelong, and she never will because she would never expose herself, and we would see straight through her. And that's what can happen. And oh my God, what a day! I tell you, I can't read everything. I'm never going to read the posts from June because they're just plain nasty. And g'day, Karen McEwen. It's nice to see you've all come on. And oh no, Pam's not coming with me, Joanne. No, it's just me and Cal tomorrow. But Pam and I are going out for tea because at the Grovedale pub, at the Warm Ponds pub, they got a $16 steak. So Pam and I are going out, and Dave's gone to play pool, and Brucey Boy's left at home on his own. He'll have the heater blaring with Mum's dressing gown on, watching something on telly. You know what he's like. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love you too, Maureen. I'm sleeping with Kelly tomorrow night, Joanne. I'm a traitor. Poor old Cal. Hope I won't give her COVID. I'm over it now. And that, in fact, today's been the best I've felt. It was lovely to get up, have a shower, get dressed, put my makeup on, to walk out the front door, hop in the car and drive. And I came the Ocean Road, actually. God, there's a lot of roadworks on that road. And then I couldn't find a poor old Shay. I couldn't find her because there was a road that was closed. I thought, oh shit, I'm never going to find her. Anyway, I ended up just accidentally finding her. So that was good. And her home, oh my God, it's bloody beautiful. And so I really enjoyed that. So that's another thing. Next time I come to Geelong, maybe we'll go visit Lyndon. We've got Margaret, we've got everyone. Bev, we're going to go over to Sorrento. Don't forget that one to see Elaine because she wants us to. And I'm not sure. I think Elaine might go away in July, actually. They've got a caravan, so they might do that. So that's something to look forward to. Anyway, how is everyone today? It's been a big woo. And thank you for being honest last night because that needed to come out. I'm so glad it came out. It's because it's been, in a lot of ways, very cleansing. I think we've cleansed the group now, and there's a lot of people on our Love Your Guts page that don't normally say anything, but they're there, and they're not all on Patreon because a lot of them don't even understand it yet. And I think maybe as time goes on, I'll do much more Patreon, and we'll just go forward the best we can, I think. But I'm not going to close the group down. It's because of all your beautiful messages and because you've all made beautiful friends over the time through our group, and I'm proud of that. And, Lyndon went away with Margaret last week and Sheza, and it was beautiful. And they met up with, oh, look, I keep forgetting, she's a gorgeous girl, and she had the guts to come down, Whitaker. Come on, Linda, what's her name? Oh, I feel so awful when I can't remember everyone. Joanne Whitaker. And they all went away and to Bendigo together for the night. That's lovely. That is so lovely. And just honest, good, old-fashioned talking, women talking, having fun. And that's what we are all about. We don't need to be kingpins. I don't need to be the kingpin of this group. I'm just a person that's brought you all together. And but yep, from now on, I don't give anyone a chance like I used to, because I'm one of those that likes to. No more chances, gone. And leave us to it, because we can have a good time. And I'll be in Adelaide now. I don't know whether I'll be able to come on here tomorrow night with Cal. So do you mind if I don't? I know I'm meant to, but I think maybe it might be a bit hard. I have to take the laptop with me, and I'm not very good at all this stuff, everybody. I tell ya, you know that. With this laptop thing, I got onto Pam's Wi-Fi. Davo must have done that. I don't know how that happened. So there you go. Onwards and upwards, Bev Anderson. You're right, honey. It is onwards and upwards. And you know what? Go and have a look at that beautiful photo of all of us out for lunch Friday a week ago in Geelong, and it gives me hope. It really does. Go on in. Well, Lyndon, we will go live on Facebook when we're out, because I can't do it on Patreon because I've got to have the laptop with me. And I'll tell you what, I'll take some videos of the pandas. Do you want me to do that? Oh, and the chocolate factory. Oh, and what about the high tea? And I'm going to spoil myself, everybody. I'm going to go to Miss Gladys Simtune's shop, because I used to know the bloke that owned it, and he passed away of cancer, but so talented. I want to see what his shop's like because it's famous. Yeah. Oh, my God. Gee, Maureen Barnes has had the best time. Did you all see what happened to Maureen? Oh, she had the undercover police went next door to do a drug raid this morning. Well, that's better than watching me, I tell you. Now, Joanne, you're gonna be jealous me with Kelly Robinson tomorrow night, aren't you? How's Dave, by the way? Because Dave's got COVID, but he's also got asthma, so I hope he's okay. And Lyndon was pretty crook, but she's slowly coming good, and that's good to hear, because yeah, there's a lot of, it's been terrible, really, hasn't it? But anyway, I won't get it for 3 months, so I can go and visit everyone now, and you won't get COVID off me. So what do you reckon about that? Yeah. So, oh my God, my head is spinning. How's yours going? And Jude over there in Bali, don't you worry, I'm coming to get you. I have been looking at airfares. Maybe I'll just nick off on tell Bruce I'm sick of it. I'm going. He's getting a boat motor. Or not a boat motor, a boat trailer. I could come to Bali twice in a year, couldn't I? What do you reckon, everybody? And Virginia Henderson, her and her sisters are going next May, and we're all going to meet up and do all this stuff. Go to Karangasem and go to Jude's. And, hey, Jude, we could have a pool party at your place. Yep. We could all bring our duty-free grog. What do you reckon, Jude? We could make a few Moscow mules in Bali. Now, that's something to look forward to. And Mel Johnson, how are you going, honey? Because you had the car accident, and I hope they've got the car. I hope they've given you a car in the meantime, because you got to go and get your car fixed. They keep them for ages. So I hope. Oh God, I've got to start yawning again. Well, I stopped yawning when I found out what was going on. And so a big thank you to Lou Green, and a big thank you to all the other ladies that came and told us the truth. Oh, hang on. Now, Claire said there's a scam doing the round. Oh, it's Lorraine Munro's birthday, isn't it? Oh, shit. A hacker decides Medicare is asking for $1.50 to test what kind of Omicron you have. I don't care what, hey, Claire. I don't care what I had. I just had it. I'd rather be at Maureen's today in her pajamas watching the undercover police pull up to do a drug raid in the street. Oh, I love that sort of stuff. In the day, that used to happen in Apollo Bay regularly. The drugs, yes, the undercover druggies had come round and the whole town would know about it in about 5 minutes. That's how it works, isn't it? Anyway, that's life. We need to know what's going on in the world, and it puts a bit of brightness into our life, doesn't it? Now, I don't know what I'm doing here because I'm missing all your things. You'd love a Moscow Mule, Annette. Oh, I'm good at making them. Panadols in and sunnies. Good on you, Cal. I've got 2 sunnies, the black ones, and I've got the other ones. And I'm going to send my jumper back too. Can you? Yeah, it's no good. And Vicky Ross, Baroccas. Oh, yeah. We probably need them if we're going to have a couple. Yeah. Yeah, Mel had an accident. So car accident, but she's all right. Yeah. What bedrooms? Oh, Callie, you and me, we're going to be at the Pullman tomorrow night. How flash is that? Yeah. Don't forget your lip. It's all right, Jude. If she forgets the lippy, I've got plenty. I've packed me makeup in my Ziploc bag. You know, that's me makeup. I'll show you. Because I'm at Pam's. Be prepared, Callie Robinson. I've got a spare pink. Actually, I've lost one of my lip pencils in pink. It's in the car somewhere. You have to buy another one. And I've got me primer from Aldi. Yeah, I think I've got everything I need. It's all in there. I love those Ziploc bags for you. I've got my suitcase here. You want to see it, Bev Anderson? Having said that, Joanne Hazel and Joe Webb, they bought bigger suitcases than I'm taking over to Adelaide. Just thought I'd put that one in for you. Makeup bag. Judy, but you know the best thing about these is now I have one for panty liners, and then I have one for my toothpaste and toothbrush. And then I also have one which I don't think I've packed, my special soap that I take everywhere, my Marja. Take that everywhere. And I didn't pack the travel iron because I'm in Australia. Yeah. Oh, Virginia. God, I love you. What makeup remover? Do I have to use that, Virginia? In the mornings after I've had a sleep and I've washed my face with the soap and that, then I get a cotton bud and this stuff that was on special called cleansing water, and I just wipe it all over my face. I'm really naughty like that. Well, you know what, Virginia? I mean, let's face it. I used to wear makeup to bed. You know, Brucey wanted to look at me in the middle of the night. I had to look all right. Yes. Now, who gives a shit? We don't even look at each other, not even during the day, let alone in the middle of the night. That's how it works. I did. Joanne forgot her undies, remember? She had to put them on inside out. I've got now. I'll show you. I have got me undies. I've just got it. Oh, shit. Yes. Joanne. Oh, my God. Oh. Here. Me Bridget's. They're the Kmart $2 jobs. What do you reckon? But there'll be a Kmart in Adelaide. So I'll be right. Nicely folded. There you go. I'm all ready to go. The only thing I need is a Ziploc bag for me dirty undies. What do you reckon about that one? Oh, Virginia, I love our group too because we can be dicks. And we're just ordinary. Don't you reckon, Sandy Hard? I've got my pink lipstick on tonight, but it just doesn't come out as bright on this as it does on my phone. I don't know why. Maybe it's the lighting. No. Well, that's pretty shitty. What do you reckon, Claire? What did you say, Claire? Yes, your nanny used to iron your undies, and that's the way it was in the day. But $2. Oh, fair dinkum are these bras. I tell you what, these ones, are they marked down to $7? Oh, Pam and I might go to Kmart on the way out to Warm Ponds pub for our $16 steak that we'll eat with all the kids from uni who'll all be over there, won't they, Lyndon O'Keefe? Oh, die. We'll do some videos because it's easier than going live. And me and the pandas, definitely. Yeah, I saw that, Mel. So every time they go to Kmart, they go, that Lyni Munro's back here again. Geez, what is she buying? We'll have to get some in. Oh, and Virginia, Chemist Warehouse have got the lipstick on special at the moment. So, yeah, go and get it because it suits you. It suits all of us, actually. Kelly Robinson, you got a lippy Revlon called Mile High. I knew we're going to be twinnies when we're away because we're the same colouring. It's bloody gorgeous, Virginia. Do you think I should buy another one while they're on special? Because I put it on every girl in Thailand and they all loved it in Thailand, honestly. Revlon should be they probably sell it there. Yes, you should flash your bras at the cameras. That's something we could put on Love Your Guts page. Here you go. Us flashes are all around. I don't bloody care anymore. Geez, if bras are that cheap, I'll tell Pam. Pam's a bit like me. We don't mind a bargain. Yeah. And, she looks after me, my Pam. You're going to have to start where you are, Karen McEwen, and if it makes you feel better, bloody wear it. You do what you want. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you do have to sort it out, Lou. When are you coming? Lipstick. Can you safely promote our wonderful group? I think we need to promote Patreon more. Because I know a lot of people don't get it. It's not that they don't want to come on, they just don't understand. And for me to keep doing it does help me. And I know you're giving me $5 a month or $10 a month, but thank you for supporting me. At least it's a different thing to that girl. Oh, Joe, poor old Joe. I love Joe, by the way. Tiny little thing, cleans houses for a living, a medical, cleans doctor's surgeries, giving away that hard-earned money. Really annoyed me last night, and it annoyed me that people like Callie and Margaret, that you all done it. Cheryl, Ralph, I'll be fine. Next stop's going to be down to see you little bugger. I don't care coming in winter either, down to Tassie. It's sort of the feel. I mean, the last time I went to Tassie, I didn't know that I was related to half of Tasmania, love. Yeah. You're a lot better, Lou, and you sound it, and that's really good, darling. Because we all have our shitty days, and you had one yesterday, but you know what? I'm going to thank you from the bottom of your heart for telling me what's been going on, because I sort of sensed something was, but I didn't know. And it isn't my business really, except when people are nasty to me, but I'm not going to let anyone take you guys, I tell you. That really got me. I've got your back and you've got mine. And that's about what it's boiled down to. And Samantha's on. Oh, thanks, darling. Bloody Samantha's come on. She won nearly won fashions at the field again, you little bugger. So when are you going over to see that hubby of yours, Dale? My girlfriend Julie, by the way, she's headed off to Manchester, Brenda, today to see her little grandson, Oliver, that she's never met. And Oliver's nearly 2. And she's going to see her daughter, Sash, who's actually bought a house in Manchester. And I'm so pleased she's going. She needs to go. It's her family. She's got 5 children. 4 of them are here, but one of them's in England, and she's gone to see her. And you'd love my girlfriend Julie. Actually, Vicky Ross knows her. Yeah, I reckon any time is a good time for Tassie too, and it doesn't matter about weather. Really doesn't matter. You just go when it when you feel like it. I think the food's beautiful in Tasmania. Yeah, Cheryl Ralph. Yeah, bloody beautiful food over there. I love the Huon Valley. It's gorgeous. But I have to go to Weiss because there's a headstone in a paddock that's one of my relatives over there. Yeah. Oh, Liz Ball's granddaughter turns 18 tomorrow. Well, happy birthday, darling. God, how could you be that old to have a granddaughter that old? Oh, it is beautiful. Well, who wants to come with me? Maybe we have a little entourage over to Tassie for a few days and you guys can all come and we'll go and see Cheryl. So your cousin's in England. Well, Brenda's going to come out and see us still, aren't you, Brenda? Oh, yeah, I know. Di McPhee loves her food. Me too. You know what? I actually relate everything that's ever happened in my life that's good to food. Oh, that was a lovely holiday. Oh, I love that I ate, or oh, I remember the satays at that place in Thailand. Oh, they were the best. It's that sort of thing that I remember. You feel old with a 9-year-old granddaughter. Well, I've got a 7-year-old one. Yeah. So there you go. All of our kids. Oh, good on you, Vic. So Vicky's grandson stood up and crawled in his 9 months. Uh, Hey, listen here, Vic. All of us berries, our children and our grandchildren, they're all advanced. And I hope Noah's all right, by the way, because remember he had the flu. And Sue Stevens said he wasn't very well, our little Noah. Looked gorgeous in his outfit that he wanted to show us all, didn't he? It was just beautiful. Oh, Samantha Edwards cooked last night. What'd you make, love? Sanger? God, you're a dag. Um, oh, Judy's oldest grandson turned 32 last week. Shit, Jude, where did those years go? Oh, you just wonder, don't you? The time just goes. Yeah. And you got a 22-year-old Sandy Hard, but none of you look old enough. And Brenda's got a 30-year-old and a 13 great grand. You don't look old enough, none of you. Jeez, we're bloody good breeders, us fairies. We've got a few between us. I tell you what, don't we? How did that happen? Now we know what causes it. We stopped doing it, didn't we? Years ago. Slow cooked lamb shanks. Oh, you took a photo. Hey, Samantha, I'm going to tell you something you're going to laugh your head off. We don't cook lamb shanks anymore. Oh, the only time I cook them is to roast them, actually, because guess what? Now, everyone knows that Aldi do a great frozen lamb shank already cooked in the sauce that you just heat up. Now, for the cost of lamb shanks at $14 a kilo, I think you could buy 2 for $14, and they are delish. So there you go. Oh, Judy, the years are to think that I'm into this is our 3rd year. We're nearly at my 3rd anniversary of me being on Sunrise with my little Shawnee. So that was hang on, I think it was the 15th of July when I first met some of you. So there you go. 3 years ago, it's nearly our anniversary. I can't believe it. Yeah. Oh, you laugh. You feel old. Well, Casey's been ringing me to see if I'm okay with COVID. Lynette Pogany's got no. Well, guess what I do? Get a little bit of filler, Lynette. And I tell you what, and also when you put your lipstick liner, you put it above your lips a bit. But I get half a mil of filler in mine. You all know the truth now. Yeah. I told everyone from the start, didn't I, Claire, that I have a bit of spac. Lara is 23. Oh, Liz, you don't look that old. You got no wrinkles. Oh, Jude. I tell you what, anyone going to Bali can go and get a bit of spac fill what. I did, Mel. Oh no. And I was gonna have some, and I wasn't gonna tell you. And I was gonna have some last Friday, but I got COVID and had to cancel. Oh, life's funny, isn't it? I tell you who doesn't have to do it is bloody Shay. She has got the most beautiful lips. In fact, I tell you what, she showed me some photos today, everyone, and she's a beautiful woman inside and out. And there was a beautiful photo of her, and I said, "God, Shay, how old were you here? 55?" She looked about 35. I nearly fell over. Beautiful, as all of you are. And that's something we can all do. How about we all post a photo of us when we were young on the Love Your Guts page and put some fun back into our Love Your Guts page? Now we've had the shit go down. We barred the no ones that are no good. Let's put some good pictures on. What do you reckon? That would be really nice. Put some pictures on of all of us, because we were all gorgeous. Each and every one of us are still gorgeous. And I tell you what, that photo of us having lunch the other day, and I looked at us and I thought, all of us are beautiful. Oh, was he at the spac filler place? Hey, Jude, ask how much. He had 25 skin cancers frozen off. How did he go with that, love? And it's not uncommon when you get older to have the skin cancers taken off, actually. But I wouldn't mind knowing what the prices are at the moment for a bit of spac, because in Australia now it's about the same as Thailand. And now my Dr. B in Thailand's learning how to do the sex change operations instead. She'll go and facelifts. She'll go up a notch. Kerry Ross had one. Hey, did you know that, Vic? That's why she looks so, she's gorgeous anyway. Karen Houghton's come on. She has, Jane Scar's having carbonara. Yum. Well, I'm going to have a 16 buck steak. I'm looking forward to that. And I might have a little Prosecco with my cousin Pam. Just one. That'll do. Do I feel like one? I actually had too many last night. I was too upset. The barnacles on. Oh, really? Barnacles. Well, that's true. Whales come into Apollo Bay to get rid of them. And I'm going to say a big shout out to Karen Houghton tonight. Now, everyone, Karen Houghton has spent all day checking our Love Your Guts page, checking for people that she thinks shouldn't be there. And she told me that I'm too trusting, didn't you, Karen Houghton? And I probably am. But you wish you were 18 again, and know what me, Lynette, I'd be a little tart, I'll tell you. If I was 18 and knew what I knew now, I'd have a better time than ever. Chicken stir fry, Lizzie. Oh, very nice. And there you go, Virginia. And you know what? Karen's been an absolute gem, and I don't think any of you really know the amount of work she has done, she's put in to keep that page going. And if it wasn't for Karen and Suzanne, we would have closed the page down. And her caring, she's very sensible. Karen Houghton, you're just an absolute delight. And I'm never going to be able to thank you enough for what you've actually done for me and for all the other berries too. And you've managed to keep us pretty safe on that page. Thank you very much for that. It's wonderful. And yeah, when they're little 9 months, Kelly's having the same as me tonight. Yeah. She's done a lot for us, Jude, and she's kept an eye on us. And She's just easygoing but sensible. And everyone, Karen's been through her own shit. She's had a lot of shit go down with poor little Jennifer. And Jennifer's actually eating really well, she said, which is great to see. And sounds like she's back on track. But for a while there for Karen, it's been bloody tough. She goes out every weekend and she works with the homeless. So she knows what it's really like for people. She's just an absolute wonderful person, and we can't thank her enough for what she's done for all of us. So there you go. So Di's 13-year-old granddaughter was hacked on Snapchat with photos that were not her. What does that mean? I don't even know what that means, Di, actually. Child brides, Lynette. A lot of these berries were child brides before the pill, love, I tell you. It's funny how for generations same things happen. It still happens now, you know. You wonder how everyone. I remember this old bloke in Wormelang who's gorgeous, old Mick, and he said to me, Mick goes, you know, at the first baby can be born anytime, but after that, it's usually 9 months. And I never forgot it. It was a beautiful little comment to say. And that's what the world's really like. So there you go. Nothing's changed. And there you go. We've got Sheza on here. Karen's just been speaking to Sheza, and she's a wonderful person, Shez. And she's been a great part of this group. And Sheza has actually, she puts a lot of recipes on, and she's been really good at that during the lockdown. But she is continually doing stuff for charity all the time. She looks after her mum who's had a stroke. And I've known Sheza all her life. Like all of us, she's had her ups and downs in life and she's just got on with it. And she's good-hearted and she's been beautiful in our group, actually. And when we had the convention, she came with her cousin, Wanda. And you know what? Cheryl was so good at looking after people, wasn't she? And she is just always doing something for someone else. And we want to say she's a proper berry. So there you go. Um, Oh, that's terrible, Di McPhee. See, we don't know what happens on social media. The trouble with us, Lou Green, is we're all a bit naive, and it's proven that actually with what's happened. And I'm going to say that June Lanesbury is extremely naive. Probably had hardly ever done social media before this. And it sort of shows, and it's a bit sad that they are so ignorant but think they know it all. And that's the sad, they've got to feel sorry for them at the end of the day, really, I suppose. Um, just because I feel sorry for them doesn't mean I don't want to block them, though. And I'm gonna. Now, everyone, I will, you know what? Hey, Cal, can I say something, Kelly Robinson? If I bring this laptop to Adelaide, will you come on with me tomorrow night and chat to everybody? We'll do it in the hotel room. We'll try. Yep, she looked after you, didn't she? And it was just gorgeous, Lyndon. And she really did look after you. I think you had a good time though. And well, we'll see her when we go to Melbourne. Yeah. All right, I'll take the laptop. Hope they don't stop me going through, the what's his name place. I'm going to be there probably around 10 o'clock, I think, Cal. Virginia. Oh, so do we unfriend them or do we block them? Actually, Lou Green will know. Lou, do you block people or do you unfriend them? Karen Houghton will know too. Okay, we'll do it at 5:30 tomorrow night in Adelaide. We might have a little prosecco in the room. What do you think, Cal? Us two little diabetics together being naughty. Last time you had a few. I've got a video of you walking up the street. You were gorgeous. Oh, they know, Di. Oh, okay. What is that? Karen, do you unfriend or block? Or do you do both? I don't look, I'm not very good on all this stuff, but Melanie just said block them. and that means they'll never see you again. Oh, Di, South Australia time's the same as ours at the moment, isn't it? Oh, isn't it the same as ours? Hey, what time is it in Adelaide? Is anyone from Adelaide on here? Oh, Karen, I wish you were with me, actually. I tell you what, I reckon we might have to take you down to Sydney or something. Oh, I didn't know they were 30 minutes behind. So it's 6:15 here, but it's only 5:45. Oh, quarter to. Oh, well, that's probably better. We'll probably do it. I'll keep me watch on our time so I know what. Oh, God, you made me laugh. There you go. I didn't. Oh, Meryl. G'day, Meryl. Meryl hasn't been on for ages. Where have you been, love? Right when I'm going to go. Bloody hell. Don't forget Bali next year. Okay, Jude, I'll take the laptop. And so we can do it from the laptop at the hotel. Could we do it for breakfast if we were sitting on our own? And Brenda said it's 9:15 in the morning. And another thing, Cal, do you want to go and talk to everyone from England because I miss them? I haven't spoken to everyone for a bit. And 5:30 Adelaide time. No, but 5:30 Adelaide. It'll be 5 o'clock in Adelaide. Oh, I don't know. We'll just get on and talk, and someone will say, "Oh, Lyni's on. Oh, Callie Robinson's on here too. Oh, they look the same." Anyway, everyone, got to go because I want to go to Kmart and see those bras on special. And see about the bras on special. I was going to buy these black runners for $3. I'll see if they fit me. I could wear men's. They'd be all right. And you know what? Thanks for the support, everyone. And I know I've done the right thing now. And I'm going to tell you all that I would not hesitate to do that one more again, because at the end of the day, I've got your back. I'm trying to get your back. I want to look after you just as how you look after me. And if it wasn't for Sally Fowler, who lives in Highton in Geelong, who I've known for many years, I still wouldn't know that Mandy Earl wasn't real. But we know that she's not fair dinkum. And we also know that she was after money for other things, that she's just been an absolute disgusting person and that she's caused nothing but trouble within our group. So to her and all the people that have decided they don't listen to me, then I'm wrong. I don't want you back. I don't want them back, everyone. I know there are a few there that have really disappointed me, but I don't want them back. They don't belong with us ever, ever again. Anyway, I love you too, Jude. You know I am who I am. Well, most of you bloody well do. Anyway, nah, we're not putting up with it, Mel Johnson. It's onwards and upwards. But I've got to go. And tomorrow night it's me and Cal. Yeah, you might see us having a bit of a prosecco together. And everyone, I love your guts and thanks for everything. And I'm going out with Pam to Kmart. Uru.